So we've made it to Chicago.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hello. Surprise. Guess what? She chickened out. She couldn't record. Shocker. So instead, I am going to give you a great guide to what to do in Chicago for a beginner, because I'm a beginner. And I will list out all the fun things that I totally recommend doing if you ever get the chance to go to Chicago. Let's start with an obvious one. Explore the city. Wow. Trump Tower. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Sears Tower. Whatever it's called. Big towers. Pretty towers. Stunning views. 10 out of 10. Another thing I would recommend would definitely be the Ice Cream Museum. So the Ice Cream Museum, 10 out of 10, would recommend. But the price is here because I can't remember that off the top of my head. You get free ice cream. There's lactose-free options for people who are intolerant, such as myself. Did that stop me from eating the non-lactose versions though? No. Another thing that I would absolutely recommend is the Andy's Jazz Bar. Location here, maybe here, possibly up here. Oh, I'm gonna hate editing that. 10 out of 10. Like, I've never been to a jazz bar, to be honest. I wasn't sure if I would be able to get in. Not 21. Shocker. Only 20. They do ID. The only thing you can't do is just sit at the bar. They put you just somewhere else. But we got like a really solid view, like pretty much directly across from the band. So it was nice. The food. I don't know if I have a photo. I think I do. I will place it here. The food is phenomenal. I got the salmon. Now, an unexpected one. I didn't know about this, but I'm going to tell you about it because it was so much fun, so cool, and I would absolutely do it again. We went on a boat ride on the Chicago River. Yeah, but you didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I will put the place name here because I can't remember it for the life of me. But all I do remember is that there is a pink boat, and I was on the pink boat. I was Barbie. On the Barbie mobile. On the river for about an hour. Up and down Chicago. The views were beautiful. I will put a video here. It's around $200 for the hour, and that's including the insurance and everything. Very American of me. This is not me being American. This is the Americans telling me that I should do this, and me agreeing because I thought, why not go big or go home? So what do? We dressed up as cowboys and went horse riding. Here at this ranch. And right after horse riding, what was the next logical step to this? Line dancing. I went line dancing. I went line dancing. I was really bad at it. I would recommend going line dancing if you're ever in the Americas. It's fun. Like, it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. You will feel like an idiot. You will 100% feel like an idiot the first time. You like, there is no, let me just try it. No, you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta go step in that circle, that weird square they got going on, and just start doing what everyone else is doing. Because trust me, there is no other way. Because otherwise you're gonna stand there looking terrified. What we did do is we went to a lovely cafe, which I will 100% recommend, especially if you're probably not by yourself. You unfortunately do need friends for this. But either one friend or multiple friends, even a date, would be Snakes and Lattes. It is the greatest concept of a cafe I have ever met. I am so mad that we don't have these over here. Think cafe, but also board games. Any board game your heart can imagine. They have a room. They call it the Vault. You walk in and you are just bombarded with so many choices. There is too many choices. We played a round of Jenga, Tuck Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, and guess who? Because there's only two of us, Brits. Another thing that I would definitely recommend would be cat cafes. I do not remember the way. I think it's something like Retro Kid. Bear with me, I'm Googling this. The cat cafe I would absolutely recommend is the Catcade. You book online. You have to book online. Unfortunately, it gets very busy. It from what I saw, it was pretty much booked out. I got really lucky and I found a really late time for us. I fell in love with a cat there. I named him George. I love George. I'll put photos of George here. George is my child. Lincoln Park Zoo. That was another thing we did. Recommend it. It's free. First of all, that's all you need to know. It's free. They had a few shows when we were there. At one point, I did think that they just like put a bunch of empty enclosures everywhere and put like photos of what's meant to be in them. That's how they got away with it being free, because we like for the first few minutes we were there, we could not see a single animal. Turns out we were wrong. And we did also get to see a little seal show where they were feeding the seals, and it was adorable. Conservatory in Lincoln Square, I think, as well. It's in the same area. It's pretty much like a 5-minute walk down the road from there anyway. But the conservatory, oh, it's stunning. If you like plants and flowers and all that pretty stuff, and I think I mentioned the view from outside the conservatory, stunning. It is phenomenal. Like, they have so many plants, and it's so pretty. I honestly thought it was like, it was a lot bigger than I thought it was. Like, we walked in and I thought, oh, it was just this one circle. No, I was very mistaken. There were so many more random entrances and places that you can go. Like, they had a whole area for just orchids. I don't think you understand the joy that this brings me. I love orchids. I have kept orchids alive. They're the one plant that doesn't seem to die on me. Fun fact, if you want to keep an orchid alive, neglect it. Works wonders. Just let it, and then drown it, and then it bounced right back. I not only, like, let me just show you this is such a tangent. I love orchids like so much. This is my orchid. I got her from work. She was on discount for 50 cents because they were getting rid of her because she was dying, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take her. I got her December of 2024. She was one stem. Pottery. We did a pottery class with Pottery One Studio in Chicago, and honestly, the best experience I've ever had. First of all, I will put the pricing here, but I don't remember it being too expensive. That's the one thing. Had Eros, I believe, was our teacher for the day. He was amazing. He taught us everything. He was super nice. We also went to the cutest little ramen restaurant ever. It is located here because I can't remember the name of it. So, unfortunately, my camera died, or my phone, so I cannot plug in my mic at the moment, sorry. So I'm just going to end the video there because I did realize it was getting about 40 minutes long and I have to edit all that down. So, I love you.